Hey guys, it's your girl I.am.Tiffanee. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Alright, let's get this reading started. Spirit, I ask that you please communicate to me and speak through me as you deliver these divine messages to whoever this is for. Spirit, who needs a reading right now? Cancer. 4, the number 4 on it could be, your birthday can be on the 4th, life path number 4. Fire at the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with the fire sign. You could have a lot of fire energy in your birth chart, or fire sign in your top 4: sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Or with fire, it's you have a lot of fire in you, a lot of fire energy, a lot of passion, or you're going after your passions, or you could be mad about something. A lot of fire energy. Let's see what's going on with the Cancers. Cancers. Spirit, what divine messages do we have for the Cancers? Cancers. Spirit, what divine messages do you have for the Cancers? Spirit, what divine messages do we have for the Cancers? Cancers. Alright, let's get this started. Oh. Spirit, what divine messages do we have for the Cancers? Cancers. What divine messages do we have for the Cancers? What's going on with the Cancers? What's going on with the Cancers? Look like it might be some new energy. Yes. Spirit, what divine messages do you have for the Cancers? Cancers. What divine messages do you have for the Cancers? Let's get 3 more cards, please. Cancers. Let me get 1 more card. Alright. Alright, Cancers. So instead of going 1 by 1 card, I just pull out the whole spread so we can, just go ahead and get to the message. Okay, the middle of the deck, the middle of the spread is Stork, news of a birth or a new business opportunity. So you could just be finding out that you're pregnant, or that you just had a baby, or you spreading the news that you just had a baby, or a new business opportunity. It can go either or with the surrounding cards. The first card is the mountain road. You are on the road to success. So, I mean, it could be both. It could be if you're finding out that you're pregnant with the baby, or fertile or pregnant with a new business opportunity, a new business idea. And so it started off pretty good with the road to success. Maybe you're excited that you found out that you're pregnant, or that you're announcing you're having a baby, or you're about to have a baby, because maybe you couldn't have a baby before. Maybe you tried before, or you and your partner tried before, and it wasn't happening. Y'all have tried it for so long, and it was not happening. But now, I feel like if you're finding out that you're pregnant now, or you already been pregnant, and you finally announcing it, or you're about to have the baby, like, that's success in itself, right? Because this could be your rainbow baby. Maybe you had a miscarriage before, and now this pregnancy, it finally is a successful one. If that's what you're worried about now, if you're just finding out you're pregnant and you're worried about, like, dang, am I going to be able to carry this baby and full term, have a healthy, beautiful baby? I feel like with you on the road to success, yeah, this pregnancy might be the one where it's a successful pregnancy. Now, this doesn't have to do with anything about pregnancy. Then a new business opportunity. Maybe you've been thinking of ideas. Maybe you've been trying to come up with some business ideas to start something, right? Or you came up with one and you're wondering, is this the one? Maybe you've started some businesses before or ideas before, and you started it, but it wasn't getting nowhere because you just wasn't feeling it, wasn't successful, or it's just hitting roadblocks after roadblocks after roadblocks. Now, if you have a new business idea, a new business opportunity, I feel like Spirit is saying this might be the one. This could be the one. You are on the road to success, or you're going in the right direction. Okay? Second card is Caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. So caterpillar, what happens with a caterpillar? Caterpillar. Eventually it cocoons and then turns into either a butterfly or a moth. So with it being in the caterpillar phase, just like the stork, a birth, which is obviously a beginning. So this could be a beginning stage of this new business idea, or a caterpillar, like the baby you're pregnant. Not necessarily the baby is a caterpillar or the fetus is a caterpillar, but it's in the fetus stage, a beginning stage of a pregnancy. And things will not always be this way, but a change is coming. If you've been pregnant before, like I mentioned earlier, if you've been pregnant before and you haven't had any successful pregnancies, full-term pregnancies, this is the one. All the struggles that you had before, it's going to be better this time. But I feel like this could be, it could be either or, I'm more so inclined to say business opportunity, a new start of a business opportunity, but take what resonates, okay? Things will not always be this way. If it's coming about, if your situation is about business, like I mentioned before, like you've had business ideas before, but they failed in whatever capacity or reason that they failed. But this one, Spirit said, with this new business opportunity, this new business idea, it's not going to be how it was before. If you climb up this mountain, if you hike up this mountain, climb up this mountain, if you make the effort to keep going forward and upward, a change is coming. You're just only at the beginning stages. You can't really rush it. Whether you're mountain climbing or hiking up a mountain, you can't rush. You can start off rushing, but you're going to get tired real quick. If you pace yourself, I'm not saying necessarily go slow, but if you pace yourself, you can make it up to the top. But if you try to run up to the top, jog up to the top, you're going to get tired real quick, and you're going to want to stop for a long time or turn back around because you're too tired to keep going. All right? Caterpillars are slow. Very slow. As a matter of fact, all the times I've been hiking up the mountains, those are the times I really see a lot of fuzzy ass caterpillars, little fuzzy ones. So if that's the case, like, yeah, you definitely climbing up that mountain. And it might be going really slow, but it's okay. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. So if you've been going slow pace, everything has been going so slow and you feel like you're not going nowhere, you watch a caterpillar, it'll take them a whole hour to get from here to here or something like that. It takes a while. Everything new at the beginning stages of anything takes a while for the most part. For average speaking, it takes a long time. That's the groundwork. And I've mentioned this before, and I don't know which readings, but it's like before, not recently, but like I've mentioned it before, that when you start something, when you're deserving of something, a blessing or ideas or a change, going towards success, going towards greatness, whatever blessing that you've been asking for, whatever that you've been working for, the universe is always going to test you. They're going to test you. They're going to push you to the limit to see, are you really deserving of this blessing? Are you really deserving of this reward? Are you really deserving of this level up? Are you really deserving of this new life? This road to success? Do you really want it? And the universe is going to throw stuff at you to see if you really want it. Are you going to pass these obstacles, these tests that the universe is going to throw to you? If you are, then good. You are deserving of the success. Okay, you're going to keep going forward, upward up this mountain towards success. If all these obstacles and tests that the universe is throwing at you, and you give up, or either you give up and you turn back around, because maybe that's what you was doing before. When you was hitting roadblocks, you quit, you stopped. You're like, man, oh my God, all these freaking roadblocks I keep coming across. I guess that just means that this ain't the one. I mean, possibly, but maybe you just gave up too soon. Maybe you just gave up too early. You should have stayed and you should have kept working for it. Or maybe this just wasn't the one for you. Because if you quit, that means you wasn't really feeling it, and it probably wasn't for you. Because if it's something that you want, something that is really for you, you're gonna keep going. You're gonna keep going after what you want. You're not gonna stop. No matter what is thrown at you, you're gonna be blocking, and like a football player, running back, I guess. I don't know football, I'm sorry. You're gonna crush through that shit no matter how many fucking, like, the football players, people, defensive line keeps coming at you, throwing themselves at you, or a defensive linebacker. Ooh, I don't know football, but I'm just throwing shit out there. Hopefully, I don't know, maybe I'm right, I don't know, but bear with me. No matter, even if some of them do get to grab you and they try to throw you down because you're not the quarterback, you're the wide receiver. Lord, I'm talking about, I don't know football, but I feel like I might be on point with these positions I'm throwing out here. If it is, that it ain't me. That's spirit, because I do not watch football. Okay, so you the wide receiver, or the person who has the ball, who's going towards the end goal, right? And those defensive linebackers, or whatever the defensive team is, some of them is running straight to you, thinking they can hit you, and they miss you, right? Some of them is running right behind you, thinking they can grab you and throw you down, they miss you. Or some of them who do get a hold of you and try to throw you down, you running through, and nothing is tearing you down, because you're gonna keep going, because you're going towards your end goal. You're going towards the end goal of winning, right? And when you are willing to do all that, no matter what is thrown at you, that means that is for you. That means that's what you really want. Because maybe previous business opportunities that you've done, previous jobs, previous whatever that you've done, and all those defensive linebackers, whomever was coming at you, and they got you, and they was able to bring you down, it's because, one, it wasn't for you. Two, you wasn't really feeling it, even though you probably thought you was feeling it at first, but you wouldn't give up so easily if it was for you. You know what I mean? So, all these roadblocks, obstacles, tests, trials, and tribulations, it's not always going to be this way. A change is coming. It's only the beginning, okay? Remember, with the caterpillar, you got to live life as a caterpillar. Then when it's that time, in divine time, it puts itself into a cocoon, and then you're in a cocoon stage, and then, like, the incubator, right? And then incubator. Ooh, maybe you have your baby. If this has to do with pregnancy and the baby, maybe your baby might be in an incubator. If that's the case, it's not always gonna be this way. the baby, the newborn's on the way to success. Everything's gonna be okay. If that's the case, everything's going to be okay. But and then when it's in the cocoon stage, that's for a period of time, and then after that, either you're gonna turn into a butterfly or you're gonna end up turning into a moth. Oh, look at that blue jay, so pretty. Like back at home in Texas, I used to see like the red birds, but over here I've been seeing a lot of blue jays. Yeah. So what's the difference between a butterfly and a moth? I really don't know. I just know that they're obviously different. So pick your poison, pick your destiny. Pick which pathway do you want to choose. Be a beautiful butterfly or a moth. Or whatever moths do. I don't know. Dog barking. Advice from a friend. Okay, so you have a friend, you got somebody in your life, friends in your life, people in your life, whomever who's been trying to give you advice. Maybe you ain't been talking. Maybe you ain't been listening. Dog barking. You hear a dog barking, you telling them to shut up so I can watch TV. You being too loud. Stop all that damn barking. Maybe that's what you was doing before when this friend or friends was giving you advice. You wasn't trying to hear it because you thought you knew everything. You thought you knew what you were supposed to do, how to do it, blah, 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 blah. But now it's the same dog, the same friend, the same people, or even new people could be doing that barking. Advice from a friend. I feel like Spirit is telling you this time around, take the advice. It doesn't hurt, It doesn't hurt to hear people's advices and people's opinions. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to always go by what people say, but it's just taking ideas, taking advice, taking opinions. And, if it makes sense, then go for it. If it doesn't make sense, then it doesn't. At least you tried. At least you was open to suggestions. If you're open to suggestions to the people in your life, or a trusted friend or a trusted advisor, then you're open to receiving advice from the universe, from Spirit. Tiffany, that's not the same. How not? How is that not the same? Because unless you're clairvoyant, clairsentient, where Spirit is talking to you, whether you're open to Spirit and Spirit is talking to you, you can hear it in your head, and that's one thing. But still, Spirit, universe, God, also, your spiritual team, they also work through human beings. So maybe Spirit and the universe has been sending you signs and you haven't been catching it, or you have caught it, but you was confused of what that sign, sign, synchronicity, symbolism, whatever, you wasn't understanding what that was meaning. So when you be like, okay, I see that, I see the 111, the 222, or the 1234, or whatever, something that you've seen that made you click, aha, like I see you, Spirit, I see you, universal, but what does that mean? And so Spirit's gonna be like, okay, bet. So they're gonna deliver that message through another person, okay, or through a radio, TV, whatever, and you're like, okay, I see that, but what are you getting at? What are you trying to say? All right, bet. So like I said, they're gonna come to a person near you, a trusted friend, a trusted advisor. It could be a random stranger, give you advice. That could be Spirit giving you, the universe, God, your spiritual team giving you a message. Be open to it, okay? Sunrise, new creative ideas, new adventures, a fresh start, and that's underneath the mountain road. You are on the road to success. So sunrise. So you got two kind of beginning cars, beginning stages, caterpillar, beginning stages, sunrise, the beginning of the day. So what happens with the sunrise? What happened at the beginning of the day? The sun's always going to come up, and it's going to be up, and of course it's always going to go down, but it's always in rotation. It's always going. It never stops. So no matter with this new venture, with this new venture, just come at it with a fresh energy, with a fresh start. No matter what happened in the past or previous business ventures and ideas, or when it comes to babies, I don't feel like we're still on the baby energy, but if since I've started it, I'm gonna still throw it out there when it comes to me. If this has to do with pregnancy or a baby, don't focus on what happened on the previous pregnancies or previous babies if it wasn't a success. Look at this pregnancy, this baby, as a fresh start, a fresh baby. Don't give up, especially if it's in a situation where the baby's in an incubator, or pregnancy, knowing that you hadn't had a successful pregnancy. Don't just this is a new start. This is a new baby. This is fresh energy, okay? And bring that energy in to that baby, okay? But yeah, with the sunrise, like, what does the sun do? No matter if you're starting and you're at your peak, and then something happens, the obstacle, test, and trial and tribulations brings you down. But you just know the sun always rises and the sun always sets. The sun always rises. It's never ending. It never stops. No matter if it's a cloudy day, no matter if there's a tumultuous storm, or a clear, sunny, beautiful day, or it's ice snowing, or no matter what is going on, the sun is always going to go. So just keep going and don't give up. No matter what's going on in your life, what's going on in the environment, what's going on within yourself, keep going. Don't give up. All right, and we're back to the stork. News of a birth or a new business opportunity. So, you're starting this new business idea, this new business opportunity, or this new birth. Maybe you started as a business idea, and then here you come with a business opportunity. You had an idea, you thought of everything out, you wrote everything out, you started to take action, you started to gather all the materials or whatever you got to do for this new business idea, and then this new business opportunity comes to you. A change is coming because the stork is underneath the caterpillar. So you got 3 new beginning cards, and they're stationed like this or like that. So I just feel like Spirit is saying, just don't give up. You're gonna have, and it seemed like this really is, but this is what is meant for you. This is what you're supposed to be doing. It's going to happen. It's gonna flourish. It's gonna be successful. Okay, it's just about what you're willing to do, the energy you're willing to put into, the dedication, the consistency, whatever you're willing to do. Okay, and so therefore, since this is for you, this is meant for you. Business opportunities or new opportunities, all these blessings from the universe is going to come to you, because the universe always conspires to how does the saying go? The universe always conspires to make it happen for you. If it's meant for you, it's going to happen for you. So do not give up, no matter what happens, no matter what the universe or life throws at you. Don't give up. It's just testing you. That's just like in school, in actual, like they say Earth is school, just like actual school, elementary, middle school, or high school, college, university, whatever. They give you tests to see, have you been paying attention to class? Now pass the tests, okay? Next card, Dark Man, dealings or relationship with the man with dark complexion or hair. So this could be dark-skinned man, dark-haired man, or a mysterious man. That's how I like to take that dark woman or dark man card. This person is mysterious. Or he could be like, how Italian people are. They could be, that light skin, brown skin, but they got everything is dark hair. I did say dark hair. Dark facial hair. So they ain't dark skinned, but they got all that, Anyways. So you got a dark man underneath, dog barking, advice from a friend. So somebody in your life who could be, if those characteristics, is the one who's going to give you advice that I feel like Spirit is telling you listen to. Okay, owl. So you got 2 advice cards. Dog barking, advice from a friend, and owl, good advice from a wise person. And this is how the cards are set up. Oh, wait, actually, like this. Actually, not even all like that. It's like this. No? Hold on. It's like this. Okay, so I feel like this, whoever this man is, dark-skinned, dark hair, mysterious. Like, the dark energy doesn't mean it has to be bad. They just mysterious. They just, I don't know. They deep. This person is going to come to you with advice, and Spirit is saying this person is wise. Take the advice. Okay, so then you got this owl with a good advice from a wise person underneath. So this person's going to come, and it's underneath sunrise. This person's going to come with you with new creative ideas, new adventure, just that newness with this fresh start. Spirit is telling you, take the advice, listen to this person. This person Spirit is speaking through this person. Take it. Maybe you need to put this person on your team because they're wise. They got some good information for you. They know what they're talking about, okay? Even if they don't know what they're talking about, like I said, Spirit is talking through them. So you might want to have this person on your team if they're not already, because they're going to lead you to the road to success. Okay, and then right next to the owl with the good advice from a wise person is the 4-leaf clover, great good fortune. This person might be your lucky charm. 4-leaf clover underneath stork, underneath caterpillar. So great good fortune with a news of a birth or a business opportunity underneath. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. So if you're going through the obstacles of these tests, trials, and tribulations, you're not giving up. You keep going, right? Because you understand, you overstand that it's not always going to be this way. These obstacles, the slow time, I feel like the slow time, the beginning stages, is putting in that groundwork. Okay, if you're starting fresh, for like a new kid, a teenager going out into the work field, you start off with no money. You gotta put in that groundwork. Or either you got to go to college, school to learn, to get your degrees, to get your trade, get your certification, or just in life. Everything, you start off fresh, and you have to put in that groundwork, okay? And that groundwork stage level in life, that in your journey, it takes time. It takes a lot of energy. It takes a lot of effort. Okay, and I feel like you know this. You finally realizing this, if not already before, you're realizing it now, and understand that Spirit's gonna place people in your life. The universe is gonna place people in your life, and they're gonna be your little lucky charms, little 4-leaf clovers, which I feel like it's this dark man, dark skin, dark hair, mysterious man. Kangaroo, unsettled times, need to plan ahead. Heck, maybe this person's advice is plan ahead. Okay, unsettled time. You gotta, either you could be going through the unsettled time, right? And this guy, because the kangaroo is underneath dark man, underneath dog barking, which is interesting because the dark man card is in the middle, right? And it has the dog barking at the top, and it has the kangaroo at the bottom. So it's like he's in between two animals. So it might be two different people. Okay, if it is two different people, two different men that's giving you this talking to you, that's giving you this advice, or maybe it's just one person or the same person. They're trying. I feel like the advice they could be giving you is just telling you to prepare, to plan and prepare, knowing that if you're starting a new business opportunity, that it's not going to always be, it could be starting off sweet. It could be, it could be blessed, to where everything is going smooth, everything is going good, right? And this person is telling you, yes, and that's good, be grateful for that, but understand that there's going to be down times, because when you're finally on the right path, going after what you desire, after what you want, going after what's meant for you, the universe is going to test. It's not maybe, it is. And I feel like whatever's coming, whatever's either happening for you right now, or whatever's about to come, or just even throughout the whole journey, your person could be telling you, plan ahead. Stock up, save up, have an emergency stash, have a rainy day stash of, money wise investments, right? Or just like anything. Always have a plan B. I mean, not plan B like, a different business idea, but just, you could be going, you could be moving forward with your business idea, with your business plan. Just always have a backup plan in regarding to, let's say, choices. Not really a backup plan, choices. Always have choices, because you could have one thing in your mind about how you want this business idea to go, right? And your person could be telling you, that's good, keep going, because it looks like it's working for you. But also know that life a business plan, a business opportunity, a business journey. It's not going to be a straight shot. It's going to be all types of, a new path come around. And this person could be telling you, don't just stick with one idea or one way. Have other ideas. Have other choices. Excuse me. Okay? Because when it comes to when those unsettled times come, you have a backup plan. You have a backup idea. Okay? Because you probably thinking, or probably how the beginning of this journey is going straight shot up, right? But then what if like there's a roadblock and you're gonna have to take a turn? You might have to veer off, okay? Or you might have to dip in. Like when you're driving up the mountain, or even hiking up the mountain, it's not a straight shot up. Or even swirling around. It's not a straight shot up. Sometimes you're gonna go down. Sometimes you're gonna go up. So like the last mountain that I hiked, you're going up, right? And then it goes down. I'm like, shit, am I going the right way? Oh, what the hell? And it goes down, to where I'm back at a stream of water. So I'm not necessarily at the bottom of the mountain, but I went down, okay? And then once I crossed that stream, right, cross the bridge, you go back up. So really, I went from one mountain to another mountain, and I'm hiking back up. It's like it goes up and down. That's going up and down to where you're gonna meet at a focal point, or like a big point, or like not even end goal, but like the goal, But it's like you could still keep going. That's how the last hike I did, the mountain. I started from one mountain, and then had me veer off to the journey. The trail had me veer off to another mountain, and then went through that mountain, got to the focal point, which was the waterfall, and then not saying you gotta leave from there, but to keep on your journey, because even if you get to your goal, to what you thought your end goal was at, or whatever, or the hike, or what you thought the peak of your success is, you can share success, the journey to your success, and of this business idea, or just it could be life. Okay, you can keep going. There's never no end date. There's never no end goal. You can keep going. Don't stop when you think you reached the top. Keep going, because there's more. There's more levels to that. Nice. At the bottom of the deck, great personal sorrow, cryings. It's teardrops. I feel like there could be tears of happiness, or if you're getting to this unsettled time, or if you're getting to these obstacles, these not roadblocks, or even roadblocks, but like road bumps. You go to speed bumps. And you feel like, oh my God, am I going the right way? Oh my God, unsettled times. Oh my God, these obstacles, these roadblocks, these speed bumps and stuff like that. And you feel like you gotta cry. Maybe you're at the stage where you're crying. Whatever energy or whatever emotions you be feeling, it's for a reason. Feel it through. Feel that emotion. Cry if you need to, right? And then keep on pushing. You don't need to stay in that energy. Keep on pushing. But this also could be tears of happiness, even though it's a great personal sorrow, but it's teardrops, period. And you could be crying of realizing how blessed you are, how grateful you are, or you reached a good period, a good time during this journey to success, and you're just crying out of happiness, out of pure happiness, because you're realizing how grateful you are. If not, Spirit is telling you, realize how grateful you are. Once you realize that, you're going to feel the emotion behind that, and you're going to cry because you're just tears of happiness. Or tears of sorrow, because you unsettled times, this obstacle, feel it, whatever you're feeling, feel it, and keep it pushing. Don't stop. Don't give up. Keep going. All right, Cancers, that's it. That's a nice reading. It's a nice message. It's definitely different from your last message. I like it. All right. Till next time, guys. Bye.